Picked up this Homelite chainsaw. Says it doesn't start. See if we can get this going. One thing I was noticing on here seems kind of odd, but I don't think there's a chain brake. Seems like a newer saw. I thought they all had them, but it says here this chainsaw meets kickback angle requirements of ANSI B 175.1. Huh. Let's see if there was any oil in it. Don't see any. Could have leaked out. A lot of them leak out the bottom when they're sitting for a while. Gotta tell you, this thing doesn't have many hours on it. No, the paint's wore off or anything. Should be able to get it going. Okay, cleaned it out a little bit. Take a look at the air filter. It looks a little scrungy. Looks like it's a manual oiler. Gotta pump it with your thumb as you're going to oil it up, oil the bar up. So I don't know, I'll blow this out and maybe I'll pull the plug, check for spark, put some gas in there, see if it'll fire. Took the air filter off. I mean, look at that. Looks pretty mint in there. Not much time on it at all. There's a plug. A little bit of buildup on it. Don't look too bad. Let's see if we can get spark. See, that's good spark. Not real heavy, but there's spark. Okay, I gave it a shot of starting fluid in there. We'll see if she fires. I'm doing quick little videos because I don't have much memory left on my phone. Well, that's a good sign. So probably just have to make sure it's getting gas, and I don't think there's going to be any problems with this thing. All right, I put some fuel in there. I want to give it a pull, see what happens. I'm going to try to pull it slow here to get some fuel up in it. Looks like she'll run. Looks like the chain is bound up a little bit. Maybe I'll pull that cover off, see what's going on under there. But that wasn't too hard. Pretty caked up in there. problem. Oil's coming out. The pump's good. Clean it up, and we got a working chainsaw. This clutch cover's pretty scarred up here. Imagine a chain got popped and wrapped in there at some point, but otherwise I think she's gonna be just fine. Well, I got her all cleaned up. About to put it back together, and I noticed this chain where it was around the sprocket back here is like frozen. That's probably why it wouldn't turn there in the beginning. That and the combination of all the crap packed in there. So I'm gonna try to break this train loose, work some oil in there, and get it flexible again. Throw her back together. So that's it for this. Got her all back together, cleaned up. Should be a nice little saw. Don't know if I'll hang on to it or not. Throw in my collection. The only thing is this chain is a little stiff. That'll work through. There's not much life on it. I don't know if this bar is original or not. It's Oregon combination, so I don't know if they sold them like that or not. But there's the teeth are, you know, probably never even been sharpened yet. But it must have sat for a while for the links to freeze up like that. But I'll oil it up and run it through hard and throw it in the pile. Probably could use, you know, the teeth guard there. And it only had this one chain guard bracket. That's where it was. I'm not sure. Some of my saws have them on both sides, so I don't know. On the back side there too, I don't know if there's one missing or if this is supposed to be back there. Or I'll have to look into it a little bit. But other than that, that's a wrap on that one. Getting dumped on. Before I put this chainsaw to bed, you know, it doesn't look like it has much use, but I don't know if those bars come on there, even if this takes a 20-inch. But if it's not the original bar, looking at the lack of use on this thing, all that paint just came off when I was blowing it with the air gun. But maybe the guy who had it bound the bar up and bent it, and or you know, didn't know how to sharpen, just went and bought a whole combination pack from Menards or something with the bar and the chain included and threw it on there. But you know, I don't know why he gave it away, but I'm assuming he just got frustrated, maybe because it wouldn't turn. It was like a chain brake was on, but that chain was frozen. I think all that sawdust in there was wet, and then it sat for a long time, and then it rusted that chain together and stuck. And you know, retired guy, didn't want a monkey. Went and got a new chainsaw and went about his way. Gave this one away. So, not a bad deal.